What's going on YouTube? Kyle can come at you with another episode of Digimon Story Side by Sleuth. If you guys aren't enjoying the series, please be sure to become a Sleuth yourself and hit the like button to show your support. Okay, so last episode we started exploring the Valhalla server a little bit. This episode we're going to be continuing on quite a bit, so let's get started. Swapped Omegamon to the front of my party because you'll see why in a little bit. So let's head down here. We meet up with Nokia. Probably Nokia. They are quite strong. There's only one guy here with you though, so... Well, I mean, she just ran ahead. Oh, look. I guess, kind of. Probably at this point, to be honest. Nab all the goodies. What goodies? What? Don't you use us to fight your battle, or rather use me to fight your battles though? So you can't really call someone a no good, rotten, manipulating coward, since that's basically what you've been most of the game up till now. Maybe not manipulating so much as wanting to get something done and just making me. I guess that would count as manipulation, wouldn't it? Yeah, dude. Arata doesn't want you going there. Oh. It's meat. For Jaja. What is Jaja? Why did it have like the panic music playing right now though? I swear, Digimon are always hungry, except when you feed them in the farm. Then, you know, they might not be. Didn't you throw it the wrong direction though, Arata? Oh? Well. I mean, that's kind of mean, but probably true. Oh, so now you want to keep going deeper into the Valhalla server. Well, I mean, alright. Why do you want to stop them too, though? Interesting. Because I'm pretty sure their plan was to just stop Nokia. Anyway. That's why I wanted to end the last episode where I did, because now we have quite a bit of... Oh, is that another one? Thanks, Selena. They do have to give me a bouquet to celebrate my discharge. Wow, what happened after that, I guess? The regards today, they're friendly. Anything to come back to Japan. Alright, is there... Okay, cool, there's the thing right there, let me heal, but I think I'm all healed up for the most part. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, so let's head on around this way. And, yeah, right here. And let's head to the middle. There's quite a bit of talking to get through here. So I didn't want to do this all in the last episode. Well, that's actually, yeah, it actually is a lot fewer than expected since you had such a big team with you. I don't think she got them to stay behind. She was trying to hype up the rebels. I mean, she could have gotten them to stay behind. I'm not sure, but yeah. Well, all right. Looks like they're gonna take down the firewall to the Valhalla server and get under 0. All right, Yugo. Leader of all Eden. That's a big title, don't you think? I don't know if, wait, is that what Yugo really wants? I know he said he wants to restore order to Eden. I don't know if he wants to be the leader, though. Yeah, dude. And we finally learn about Arata's past. I don't remember if we actually heard about Jude's before now, but I think we had heard that we know that Arata was a hacker, and that would explain why. What was it, episode? I think it was episode 2 that Yugo mentioned that Arata hadn't told us about like his past or something. That this was why, because he's the leader of Jude's, and they actually tried to come here before. Which is why Arata was saying that, like, no, we can't break in there, you know, it won't be easy or whatever. But we'll learn more about that later on in the game, so. It was. Never that. So what was it then? Interesting. Okay. Interesting. But with that said, with Suedo and Kishibe was talking about, they had intentionally lowered security. So I'm not sure if they did the same thing back then to test the Jude's skills. I mean, that's the logical reaction. I mean, I guess that's a that's the thing that happened as well. And that's the event that caused Arata to no longer be the leader of the Judes. But again, we'll learn much more about that later on in the game. You say friends, but I don't know if Yugo considers any of these people as friends. Maybe Faye. That's probably it though. No, that's true as well. This story could all be made up, but I mean, then again, yeah, I got nothing. That was the real reason we came out here. See, look at that. Good guy out of that. I mean, you do want to put Eden back to the way it's supposedly intended to be. That's what he keeps saying. Although we don't know where he's getting his ideals from. Something you must obtain, huh? Alright, well. Sounds like she's trying. Sounds like she's about to get serious. I mean, but then again, so will I. Oh, my bad. He did say he's the leader, ex-leader of Jude, so it makes sense that he would still have some comrades. I like this theme right here too, although I don't know what it's called. You know, it's all good out of that, because situations like this, it's perfectly fine. See, even faced shot. I mean, granted, I could probably take on those three by myself, so. Sure about that, Faye? Legendary. Okay. And it looks like we have a fight on our hands. Oh. Maybe not. Okay, Noki is here. I guess that means she ended up getting Metal Garurumon and War Greymon to... She pulled him away from the meat. If there's one piece of meat though, so I don't understand how both of them would attempting to be eaten. Or rather, would be eating it, not attempting to be eaten, because that's not good English. And she rounded up the rest of her members, because when we saw her before, there's only one guy standing next to her, so... That reminds me, when are we getting the next part of Digimon Try? Without you, but you're not legendary. I don't think any of those are... Well, I mean... I don't think any of them are here. Or you tell him Nokia. Tell him about War Greymon. Tell him again. I mean, I don't know why she's saying that right now. That just makes everything awkward, because we had a nice even amount of people for these, like, 1v1s, and now there's more people here. I mean, unless I sit the battle out. No, even then, they're still... Yeah, nah, they don't need my help. I'll just go back home. Well, it was, you know, quite a serious atmosphere before Nokia came on the scene, so I guess that's right. Now this reminds me of this reminds me of High School DxD now, when they're talking about the great war between the angels, fallen angels, and the devils. So what if I'm the last one standing? Like, I'm not technically a part of any team. Like, I assist Nokia, but I'm not actually a part of the rebels. So. Okay. Well, let's take them on. Also, wait, the Judes aren't really a team anymore. So, what does this mean? I like this part right here. Like, you can see all these Digimon, like, against each other. Like, it seems like they're counterparts, too, because Leomon's got beef with Omegamon and Cyclonemon, Gatomon versus Black Gatomon, Kabuterimon, and, Koagamon. Not sure about the Stingmon versus Sunflowmon, though. I mean, you say that now, Yugo, but, do you know who I am? So, I don't know if you remember what I was talking about a few episodes back, about how, War Greymon was made put on the Draymon family, but, might be time. Alright, so this is Machine Dramon. He is a Mega level virus type Digimon that's electric attribute, and just like in the anime, he's gonna get put down by War Greymon because he's part of the Draymon family. Now, I'm pretty sure he has decent defense because he's physically based. Great Tornado will do a huge chunk though. I just have to... Yeah, that did... Actually, not enough. Is that AoE? Yeah, that is. That did quite a chunk. I will say that though. Unfortunately, or fortunately, after that, he has to take a turn to rest. So, what I'll do here is I'll use a spray. And I'll have... Let's start buffing up our War Greymon. Because I don't think I have attack charge field yet, do I? I don't think I do. Probably should use Speed Charge right there, actually, because War Greymon is not the fastest Digimon around. But yeah, every time after he uses Giga Cannon, or Infinity Cannon rather, he will have to... Oh, I do have attack charge. Yep. Alright. Don't attack charge. Don't wanna... Yeah, I'll do this so that my next turn I can go for damage. So I can keep buffing him with my Platinum Sukamon. And like I can ensure that I get a speed boost as well. Now you might notice that I'm not lowering Machine Dramon's defense. That's because of, well, War Greymon's Great Tornado pierces through defense, so there's no reason for me to do that. It's also the same for Black War Greymon's I don't know if it's called Great Tornado or not for Black War Greymon, actually. Could be. Okay, I want his speed. I want him to be a bit faster, but I also want him to hit harder. I need to buy some more of these boosts as well. Alright, so this should hit for quite a chunk. Okay. Get 1,092 last time, see how much it does this time. Ooh, look at that! Yeah. That's damage right there. Okay, so now he's overheating. Unfortunately, his defense doesn't matter because my attack pierces defense, so... definitely going to spray again. And we're going to take out Machine Dramon. Actually, I don't know if my next, well, my next Great Tornado should take it. Oh, right. That's the constant problem with using Great Tornado. Lack of MP. Okay, I'll Terra Force right here. Then next turn, I'll just, if this doesn't KO him, yeah, which it shouldn't, I'll just do this. I forgot. Because you generally only have enough SP to do 2 Great Tornado. No. 2 to 3 Great Tornadoes. But since I also use Acceleration Boost. No, only 2, because I don't think I have 120 SP with my War Greymon. This should KO him now, though. Yeah, there you go. See? Take another Draymon. And we get a Memorab DX for that sweetness. Okay. Okay, now I'm at 120 SP so that I can Great Tornado 3 times, if I need. Burst mode, Keeb. Okay. The thing I want to know is, like, if he was a hacker at Digimon program a while ago, why does he only have, like, a Kiramon when first encounter? Actually, he could have just degenerated it so that he could get more ABI. So, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, but no. He's not that old school though. Like, you'll see later on why he couldn't get into this server, but thanks, I think. Friends? Comrades? What are you trying to say, buddy? You do have Nokia. That is true. I'm assuming that's who he's talking about, at least, because I don't know who else you would refer to as a pain in the butt. I don't know why, but I find Faye's like battle stance interesting. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way that she's bobbing back and forth, that she's crouching down like that. Okay, well. Sounds like you're taking your job a little too seriously with Yugo. I mean, she could be in love with him though, I guess. Isn't Yugo a guy? Because I know Kanojo definitely means... Hold on, wait. Pretty sure Kanojo means... Pretty sure that means her, or girl. So we're just not gonna... Okay. Oh, there it is. Oh, what would that be? I guess you two are a lot alike in a sense. I mean, I don't think Nokia definitely wouldn't see it, but yeah. Great minds hate alike. I don't think that's how the saying goes, but okay, Faye. I wonder what dialect Faye is speaking in, because the things she says sound like at least in America, it would be like more of a southern like way of speaking. But I don't know if that would be like what would that be compared to in Japan. Like Kansai dialect. Like I don't know what dialect that would be. Anyway, we're taking on Faye once again with Nokia's team. And because we're using Nokia's team, we're not going to get any scan data. And okay, she has her Tiger Vespamon again. Okay. So we get to use her Metal Garurumon. I think we've actually already seen these attacks before, but I like this attack, so I really like the way it looks. Unfortunately, Walkeramon's paralyzed. Oh, I should probably go over these Digimon right here, right? Okay, so whenever I have my next turn, so that we can see all of them, I guess. Okay, so we have Sakuyamon, which is a data type light vaccine Digimon. Is the mega form of Renamon. We have Tiger Vespamon, which we've seen once before, but it is also a virus type mega level Digimon. I say also because it's Mega level, not because of anything else. And we have Phoenixmon, another Mega level vaccine type Digimon, which is also one of Biomon's Mega. I think that's only Biomon's only Mega. See, like I could do that, but I like this one a lot more, and it's AoE, so AoE 2 hits. And it'll probably take out Phoenixmon relatively soon. Unfortunately, while Greymon is so slow, playtime is over. Okay. And they just get healed, and all their stats go up. Great. Oh my goodness. Now this stack right here is really nice too, because that gets rid of all buffs on the opposing party. Alright, so as you can probably guess at this point, this is a battle we're supposed to lose. Because of her strategic usage of items and the fact that Wargreymon at 1 HP, not dead. So another scripted battle, but it doesn't seem scripted to the point where we can't do any damage. Which is kind of, I guess, interesting. But there's a very familiar scene popping up right about now. For those of you that actually watched the trailer for this game, you'll see it in a second. I don't know what she's talking about right there, but I guess the time she spent with her Digimon? Anyway, like I was just saying, those of you who watched the trailer would recognize this scene instantly. Or, I mean, if you have any knowledge of the Digimon series, like, you'll know what's about to happen, so. Like, the instant this fight started, you probably had an idea what was going to happen if you had any knowledge about the Digimon series. I like the way they're doing it, though. This is pretty cool. I remember this part of the trailer because she says, that's when whoever's voice acting Kyoko said, she's like, a wish from a girl will grant, like, power to Digimon or something like that. Anyway, so now we're doing this fight again. And did you see that? And here's the best part. So, like, you would think that she knew what was happening because she specifically said Digifuse while this was happening. But she had no idea that, she had a Royal Knight on her side this entire time. Well, that's usually how it happens. That is technically true, because I'm pretty sure in order to get Omnimon, you have to have 100% camaraderie with both Metal Greymon, Metal Garurumon, and Wargreymon. You have to have 80% to get to... Well, that's just how it is with any DNA Digivolution in this game. You have to have 100% camaraderie. Alright, let's put her down. Alright, so now we have Omegamon, also known as Omnimon. I don't know why hers is level 50 immediately, but... Okay, so what do we want to do here? I guess I'll attack Charge Field first, to ensure that I have a lot more attack. Now, I actually like this fight, because this is one of the few times when you can do stuff like this. So yeah, let's do this. This is also another instance where a Digimon has 2 attacks. It doesn't happen very often. It happens for a very specific Digimon. Generally, the Digimon have to be like extremely powerful in order for it to happen. So in the case of Metal Greymon and Metal Garurumon and Wargreymon, it's because they DNA evolved into Omnimon, who was a Royal Knight. So both of them have 2 attacks, along with Omnimon. There are other Royal Knights in this game, which we'll see a little bit later on. And I don't know if I'll be getting all of them in this playthrough. I might just get them just to kind of, you know, show them off. But I don't think I'll really be using them on my team. Right now, I'm just using Supreme Cannon to take out a Phoenixmon, because it will be taken out in just a moment here. And, like, they can't do much of anything to us. Like, look at it. Like, they can't do anything. I just kind of wish the Omnimon looked a little bit cooler. Like, I don't know why. I'm not really a big fan of, like, both of his hands just being like the heads of the Digimon that were used to Digivolve him. Okay, so I think now I'll start using Transcendent Sword, because this is an AoE, and it's not like I have a distinct advantage over either. Good God, that did a metric shit ton to target Vespamon. I probably won't do as much now because I don't have my my boost. Oh, I did enough. Okay. Actually, I think his attack is significantly higher than his thing. I think they gave you just enough SP in order to take them all out. Because as you can see, he started off with 300 SP and I'm down to 70. So, all right, and there's case closed, essentially. Well, that's what one of the things War Greymon can become. So, if you don't watch your mouth, come with that Machinedramon again. I'll slice him up like War Greymon did in the anime. You feel me? What do you mean? This all sounds vaguely familiar. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, this was part of their plan to let us in and attempt to get this far, so it makes sense that now she would show up. You go. Seems like Yugo wasn't aware that Kishibe was involved. Your role is Yugo. I don't know, you tell me. Or Sueda will tell me. Oh, well, I mean, I probably should have figured this. Like, what I don't understand is why no one, like, moves out of the way. Well, obviously for story purposes, but... Excuse me, I need a sip of Arizona right here. Well, I mean, there's nothing we could do about it. Like, we could assume that this is a setup because of, you know, the security's, like, letting us through, but what can we do? Like, we have to take this chance. I guess. Wow, that doesn't sound very nice. I need my energy. I think. I'll probably do anyway. Dude, I got some low main next to me, and oh, those are the hackers probably that were just there. Because there was like 6 people that were there, and no, there was 9. So there were 3 groups of 3. All right, so all 9 people are knocked out now. Barely, Kyoko. Okay, make it fast. So we got a problem on our end. Yeah, what's going on? Tell me quick. Oh boy. There's not much we can do about it, though, Arata. Destroy the eaters? Alright, well, how do we do that? Okay. Alright then. So let's go. Uh-oh. Alright, Arata will take care of the explanations later, so let's go. I mean, I kind of have to if I want to continue the game, so. You know what? On second thought, I think I'm gonna walk into the eater right now. Have you tried it before, Arata? Alright, well, let's see. Where is this? Hugo seems really shaken up over this. I mean, I probably would too, to be honest. But you have to stay calm in situations like this, because if you start panicking, probably get hit by an eater. You're not gonna. Okay. He already said his name's Omegamon. Talking about plugging up that hole, but where is this hole? Yes. Alright. Leave it to us, Omni-Man. Yeah, of course, bro. I mean, even after you return, we'll still probably, you know, make sure she doesn't get hurt, but... Yeah. Alright, cool. Anyway, we have 2 eaters here. So I'm just shifting around in my chair right now, so I'm sorry if you hear that. He just absorbed some of my SP. Don't you do it. Okay, don't care about him. So, luckily, Wargreym's still up front, and he can pierce through defense. And there's one down. Because the thing about these guys is they have high defense, so if we pierce that, you know, it'll be basically over before we know it. I just want to... Oh, no. Definitely... Just want to make sure I have enough for my next thing. Well, by this point in the game, you should have no problem with these eaters. Like, their thing is literally just having high defense. Do a little bit of damage. Okay. Take him out. I mean, I didn't really need that, if you saw what happened to the other one. But, this always helps. Because damage is damage. Oh my. And this is why Omegamon is one of my favorite Digimon. Well, this isn't why. But he's one of my favorite Digimon anyway, so get put down. Okay, Meteor Fall 3, huh? Okay. Well, this definitely isn't true. I mean, this definitely is true. You can't keep that up forever. I mean, what? Destroy the digital waves? I mean, if you can do that, go ahead. Probably just go for it. Omegamon? Uh-oh. That's probably true. That's fine. I still have Omegamon. Great tornado. Right through all of them. Put them down like you put down Metal Siegramon. Ghost of the Pale Boy. Of course he's here because, well, eaters are here. Yeah, that's interesting. Yugo's right here, but Yugo's also right there. But like, why would he appear now as the eaters are leaving? It's a little odd. Because usually wherever he is, the eaters show up. He usually shows up before the eaters, actually. I think it's the first case where he's shown up after the eaters have already shown up. So, who is this Yugo? Well, you see, in Japan, I'm pretty sure that instead of saying, you know, his name, it probably just said brother. Or maybe just said Nissan, which translates to brother. So, it could just be that Yugo has a twin, but now it just seems like there's just two Yugos. Or that this one just isn't actually Yugo. This one's just taking on the name of Yugo. It also makes a little bit less sense in English because they say, he said, why are you acting like a bit more feminine now? And I think that was because he was speaking more like, what do we call it? Because like they do that in Spanish too. Like how a word would change based on if you're like a male or a female doing it. I don't know. I don't remember what that's called, but. That's probably true. She said Rie, so. Where are you connect jumping to? Like how? Like what spot in here are you connect jumping to? I don't. What? Yuko? I don't like where this is going at all. Well, now Yuko finds out the truth of Eden syndrome. Okay, so who was doing it from the very beginning? Or what was doing it, rather? Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Tear down the world's walls. What are you saying to me right now? Are you okay, Rie? You need Yuko's. Does that mean you're gonna get an eater to attack her? But I'm here. I really don't know how I got here, because what would I connect jump to? No, from me to get from there to here, because there usually has to be some kind of medium. Although I guess, since Rie was here, I probably did it via the digital wave that was summoning the eaters, I suppose? I did. Wow, her voice just got a lot scarier. That looked like... Okay. How did she do that, though? Interesting. What are you saying? What's going on? Oh my. This must mean that she knew about Yuko masquerading as Yuko the entire time. Not only that, most of you probably already figured out a while ago that Yuko was Yugo. Because I know when I was streaming this game, everyone was like, yeah, that wasn't a surprise. Alright, so when they say digital world, I don't know what they're talking about. I'm assuming the world where the Digimon come from. We also saw a silhouette of something when Rie booted us out of here, so that's quite interesting. Okay. So like, that's to be a kind of hard thing to prove because you're in the digital world, or I forgot what I was calling it. Internet? No. I feel like it'd be quite easy to convince someone that they're doing something of their own will, if you had programmed it differently, because this wasn't, that wasn't actually Yugo. That was just a program of I guess personality data based off of what Rie wanted.
あれだけのハッカーたちを騙せるわけないわ。
I don't know about all that. I think Yugo could have done that on her
ハッカ
own.
ーたちを騙す。私がハッカーたちをつまりこの装置は電の世界を通じて記憶を改ざんできるってわけ。
So does Yuko not have memories of what she does as Yugo, but just know of the fact that she kind of becomes Yugo in the... I forgot what I was calling this before. The net. There you go, the net.
書き込むこともできるし、もちろん取り出すことも。
Extract her memories. Wait a minute, don't do
それじゃ
that.
始めましょうか。ゆうこちゃんの秘密奪っちゃうぞ。
Oh no, don't do that, please. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
事態は急激に展開しているようだな。まあ何はともあれ無事でよかった。とはいえ、
Yeah, I was about to
車に
say,
はせい
it's
ぜ
time.
い気をつけたまえ。
It's time for me to get pillaged.
君のデジバイスのログデータから優子くんの位置情報が割り出せるはずだ。ひとまず探偵事務所へ戻ってきなさい。新田やノキアには私から連絡しておく。君が興奮状態にあるのはよくわかった。それは無理もないだろう。しかし、
Okay.
こんな時こそ冷静であらねばな。行動を起こすのはしっかりと状況を把握してからだ。
It's just true, we can't just charge in. Because if we just charge in, like, we might just make things a lot worse. It tends to happen a lot, actually.
それでこそ私の助手だ。
Okay.
すごいことに
Yeah,
な
they
っ
don't know where
ちゃ
I
った
am.
ね。
They also probably have no idea of what's happening right now either. And this is supposed to be going on at the same time as I'm getting booted out.
わかんねえことだらけだけどよ。はっきりわかったぜ。誰が敵なのか。
Well, I've had an idea about who the enemy is for a while.
それでどうするの？
Well, I'm gonna have to make a plan, I guess.
誇りを踏みにじられたんだ。みんなの仇を討たなきゃならねえ。一人のハッカーとして。
Oh, okay, so you're taking the path of, what is it, Rogue? Wait, what's his name, Rogue? In the English version of, Star Force? I forgot what the human guy was called now. Solo? Was that his name? No, that was his Japanese name. I'm pretty sure, no, Rogue was his waveform's name. I wanna play Star Force 3 now, darn
じ
it.
ゃあな。お前も早く帰れよ。面倒なことに巻き込まれる前に。
She does have a powerful Digimon now, though. She has one of the Royal Knights.
ガルルグレイモン、さっきは助けてくれてありがと
His name is Omni.
私はオメガモン、ロイヤルナイツの一人だ。
And now we learn about the existence
う。
of the Royal
そうそう
Knights.
オメガモンだったね。ロイヤルナイツ？
君に話さなければいけない大切なことがある。私はオメガモンへと合体したおかげで、自分がこの世界に来た理由を思い出したんだ。
話さなければいけない大切なこと？この世界に来た理由？なんだかよくわからないけど大丈夫。このノキアさんにズドドドーンと任せておきなさい。
Okay.
ノキア、デジタルワールドだけではなく、 君たちの住むこの世界も大きな危機を迎えようとしているのだ。
Oh,
君
that's
たちを今まで以上の戦いに巻き込むことになる。それでも力を貸してくれるか。
well, this is awkward. Yeah, not awkward, but this kind of thing always happens. Who's we? Why are you speaking for all of us? What's going on?
世界中が敵になったって私のエロカワボディがえげつないものに巻き込まれてメロメロになったって。このノキアの心が死なない限りどこまでだって力を貸すよ。
That's a true power right there.
ありがとう。やはり君はどこか懐かしい。
Yeah, I'm thinking like there was a heightened view terrace kind of thing happening with Nokia and Agumon and Gabumon. Whereas when season 1, where Tai met Agumon, or was it, did he meet Greymon? I think he met Greymon. Well, it was basically the Agumon, you know, they meets up with, but I don't remember like if it came through as Agumon or if it came through as a Greymon to protect Tai. That I don't remember. Or Tai and Kari.
よし行くぞ。私たちの戦いはこれからだ。アホ、そないなセリフ逆にもうこれで終わりみたいやないの。
Oh?
ユーゴ、うん、ユーゴはん。
So, Faye knew also that Yuko was
小
Yugo.
塩やから無事でおって。
Interesting. Alright, so I'm going to save right here because they're giving me the option to, and because this episode's actually like an hour long, which is why I didn't want to go on and do this at the end of the last episode because I knew it was going to take a while because of the cutscenes and boss fights and everything.
遅かったじゃないか。テレビを見たまえ、アンダーゼロの事件についてやっている。
And it's still not over yet. Okay.
報道ではエデン症候群が集団発生した原因はハッカーによるエデンへのハッキング行為だとされている。
You know what I should have done? I should just ended the episode right at the save screen because I could just load up the game and it'll be right at that spot again, I believe. But actually, I could just end the episode. I just feel weird ending it in the middle of a cutscene. All right, you know what? I'm gonna do that. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this episode, please be sure to like, comment, and no, I don't want to end it here.
ハッカーを批判する内
It
容
feels
ば
weird
か
to
り
me.
だ。逆に黒幕の岸辺のことには一切触れられていない。あくまでも
Of course not.
上白は被害者、そしてハッカーが加害者という構図が出来上がっている。
Yes, because Kamishiro
岸
has
辺
all
は
the
ハッ
money.
カーたちに罪をなすりつけ、今も上白優子を利用して九段のパラダイスロスト計画を進めているのだろう。
Alright, that's great, but why are you making me automatically do this? Like, can I just not?
岸辺はアンダーゼロに大量のデジタルウェーブを流し込み、行動の読めないイーターを見事に操ってみせた。
Until the unpredictable. Yes, we know that already.
あれは実験だったのだよ。デジタルウェーブとイーター、両方を制御できるか否かのね。
But didn't we already know that based off of the digital waves that they made before that that affected the Akihabara and not Akihabara. The other two areas we went to, Asakusa, was it?
今まで利用してきたハッカーの掃除もできて一石二鳥だっただろうな。君たちはその生贄にされたのさ。
Yeah, that sucks. Oh my god.
それに関してはまだ何も手がかりがないな。だがおそらく岸辺の計画は佳境に近い。優子くんは計画の最終段階に欠かせないキーなのだろう。
That makes sense considering she's the only one that's actually captured alive, so to speak. Well, just not under the influence of Eden syndrome.
岸辺理恵は本来作為的に操ることなどできないデジタルウェーブの流れを操作可能にした。パラダイスロスト計画もいつ発動してもおかしくない。 君のログ情報から急いで上白優子の居場所を割り出そう。
I just don't understand why it had to force me into this. Like Kyoko said at the to come back to the agency. We'll talk about a plan, and then they just thrust me back into this, which makes literally zero sense to me. I mean, I guess I don't have to walk back, but like it's not a big deal. I'm in the real world. Why does it have to warp me there all the time?
そしてそれと並行してこの計画の真の目的も探らねばならない。
Yep. All right.
パラダイスロスト計画の肝はデジタルウェーブをコントロールして得ることができる何かだ。
We don't know yet. We'll have to
最近
figure
話
that
題
out.
な事件が起こった地点と新たに手に入れたデジタルウェーブの流れのデータ、これらの情報を照らし合わせれば最終的にデジタルウェーブが注がれる点を予測することができる。
So we'll basically be able to do what Suedo was doing.
おそらく
Okay.
その点こそが計画の中心地だろう。これらの検証には
Okay.
しばらく時間がかかる。悪いがもう少し待っていてくれ。
Okay.
よかった、無事だったんだね。
Oh my god! Can this cutscene just
実
end?
はオメガモンが
Jeez.
君と直接話したいんだって。ジャクソンフォーラムに来てくれるかな。あそこ
Why
な
even
ら
the Zaxxon
あんま
form?
り目立たないで済むだろうし、よろしくね。
I mean, I guess so. Well, if you kill can finish, I might as well go. Okay. And then Paradise Lost. Alright, so now we're in chapter 11. And after that extremely long cutscene that we probably didn't really need to sit through all of it because it's come back to the agency. That, like, what else did we have to do? Like, I don't understand why we had to investigate. Okay. Alright, cool. I just want to check real quick to see if any more cases have turned up. Okay, no, not yet. Alright, anyway. Now for real, that's going to be the end of this episode. This episode is like an hour long, but we actually got a lot of stuff done in this episode. A lot of headway into the next, into the story of this game, which is actually, I don't know. I guess that's kind of valuable considering it's an hour-long episode. I don't think I'll split this into 2 parts because it would be kind of awkward for me to just like start and stop the episode like mid cutscene or whatever. That's why I didn't end it a little bit earlier. But anyway, if you guys did enjoy this episode, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to show your support and do enjoy reading your comments. Be sure to share these videos around with your friends that enjoy Digimon, as it really does help me out, along with leaving a like. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media link down below, including my Discord link, where we get together to talk about Digimon and various other things. And I will see you guys next time. Later.